The Bose Soundlink Flex Gen 2 is a very portable, very durable, and a very premium feeling speaker, and it performs very well. However, this is another example of Bose adding some minor upgrades to their products and slapping a new name on them. And for 2025, I feel the Bose Flex 2 is a little hard to justify when compared to its direct price competitors. So today we're going to see how the Bose Flex Gen 2 compares to the JBL Charge 5, which admittedly is pretty old now, but it's still a solid mid-size speaker to recommend and consider. Regarding pricing, the Bose Flex 2 has a retail price of $150. Pretty up there if you ask me, but it can be found on sale now for $120, which is a little more reasonable, but it's still a little hard to justify if you ask me. Whereas with the JBL Charge 5, it has a retail price of $180, but it likes to go on sale for $140. And even though the Charge 5 is 4 years old now, it's still a great speaker. Nonetheless, if you want to pick either of these speakers up, they'll be linked down below, or you can always press on the YouTube shopping button. And if you want to further support the channel, then check out our affiliate partner, Coinbase. I have been exclusively using Coinbase for the last 5+ years to invest in crypto, and I have had zero issues with them. And if you sign up by using the link down below, you can get up to $200 in crypto. Coinbase makes it very easy for you to buy crypto like Bitcoin, Ether, Solana, and so on, and you can now use Apple Pay. Again, thank you to our affiliate partner, and sign up by using the link down below to get up to $200 in crypto. So first, there's the design of these speakers. Now, the Charge 5 is a mid-size speaker, and it's easy enough to take on the go with you. You can easily throw it into your backpack's water bottle holder. However, the Flex 2 is more portable than the Charge 5 because it's flatter and it has a built-in loop, so you can attach it to things. However, this loop is not flexible, so you might have to get a little creative. But more importantly, both of these speakers are waterproof and dustproof. However, I do feel the Bose is more durable and more premium feeling than the Charge 5 because it has a powder-coated front grille and a silicone-wrapped body. Whereas with the Charge 5, it has a fabric-wrapped body, but more importantly, the rubber feet on the speaker are prone to peeling off after a while. So portability and durability-wise, the Bose does have the win here. But when it comes to battery life, the Bose has an advertised battery life of 12 hours, which I do feel is a little low for this speaker's size and price. And this advertised battery life of 12 hours is with this speaker playing at 50% volume. Real-world use with this speaker playing at 80% volume is going to be good for around 7 hours of playback time. But then there's the Charge 5, which has an advertised battery life of 20 hours, which is a lot better, and real-world use with the speaker playing at 80% volume is going to be good for around 10 hours of playback time, and 80% volume on the Charge 5 is louder than 80% volume on the Bose. And to charge these speakers, they both charge via a USB-C port, as they should. But also, the Charge 5 does have a USB-A port so that you can charge your own devices. Now, I think it's great to know that the Charge 5 has a USB-A port, but in 2025, you need to be able to use your USB-C port on your speaker to charge your own devices. So personally, I think the USB-A port on the Charge 5 is something that's rarely ever going to get used. And the USB-C port on both of these speakers are strictly used for charging. And when it comes to Bluetooth connectivity, both of these speakers can be connected to 2 devices at the same time, so you and a friend can both be DJ. Latency is not an issue for either of these 2 speakers, so you can use them to watch videos with on your phone. But when it comes to audio codecs, the Charge 5 only has support for SBC, whereas the Bose Flex Gen 2 has support for Snapdragon sound. But with all that out of the way, let's talk about sound. And now, the Bose has a very simple speaker setup here. This speaker has a front-mount firing driver and dual passive radiators that shoot out the front and out the back of the speaker. Whereas the Charge 5 has a front-mount firing woofer, a front-mount firing tweeter, and dual passive radiators that shoot out the sides. And the fact that the Charge 5 has a woofer and tweeter setup is a big deal because this helps the speaker have better instrument separation and better openness because the woofer handles the mids and the tweeter handles the highs like this. So like you may have just seen on the Sony Oldfield 1, the woofer handles the mids and the tweeter handles the highs, and this helps these speakers have better instrument separation and it helps them sound more open. And for 2025, I feel that this speaker setup is the standard for premium speaker brands. So the Bose Flex Gen 2 not having this is a bit of a problem. But something the Bose Flex 2 does have is that it does have an adjustable EQ, so at least there's that. And yes, you can also adjust the EQ on the Charge 5. But now we're going to go ahead and jump into the sound test. Both of these speakers are playing at 75% volume with their stock EQs.
There's a beauty in the way you're worn and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrant in the imperfections. In the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel, just let me hold. There's a beauty in the way you lay and the way your color fades. You stand out now with your imperfections. Oh, it was never meant to fall apart. It was not supposed to cause us harm. But these days all I do is wonder, is it better now that we can start again? Cause in the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed. Still you're lost in how to feel, just let me hold. Oh, that's severed heart. The pieces feel so cold. Oh, all the tears won't bring it back to life. But hate will always grow.
So the Bose likes to lean towards a warmer sound signature, and the Charge 5 leans towards a brighter sound signature that puts more an emphasis on the mids and vocals. But from a performance standpoint, the Charge 5 does sound more open than the Bose due to its woofer and tweeter setup, but also this speaker does get noticeably louder than the Bose. Personally, I really feel that if Bose really wanted to call this the Bose Flex Gen 2, they should have added a tweeter on this speaker to help it with its instrument separation, because I feel that a woofer and tweeter setup is now expected on a premium small or mid-size speaker for 2025. But finally, let's talk about pairing these speakers up with other speakers. Now, with both of these speakers, if you have two of the same speakers, then you can wisely pair them up and either get them to play in left and right stereo mode, or you can get them to play in sync. But with the Flex 2, you can only have a total of two speakers paired together, and if you want, you can pair your Flex 2 up to a Bose Soundlink Max, and maybe Bose will release more speakers in the future. Whereas with the JBL Charge 5, this is a Party Boost speaker, so you can pair it up to other Party Boost speakers like either a Boombox 3, a Boombox 2, an Extreme 3, a Charge 5, a Pulse 5, a Pulse 4, a Flip 5, or to a Flip 6, and you can pair up to 100 speakers together and get them to play in sync. And you can also pair it up to the JBL Extreme 4, which is backwards compatible with Party Boost. However, JBL's newer speakers are moving over to Auracast. Now, Auracast is supposed to be universal, but personally, I do prefer JBL's Party Boost over Auracast because I find it to be a lot easier to use, it's a lot more stable, and it's a lot faster. Now, even though the JBL Extreme 4 is an Auracast speaker and it is backwards compatible with Party Boost, there is no guarantee that JBL's future Auracast speakers will also be backwards compatible because the Charge 5 won't connect to either the Clip 5 or the Go 4, which are also using Auracast. But with all that being said, the Bose Flex Gen 2 is very portable, durable, and it feels very premium. But for me, it is hard to justify this speaker because of its size, price, and lackluster upgrades compared to its predecessor. I really feel that if Bose wanted to call this Gen 2, they should have at least added a tweeter to help with the instrument separation. A longer battery life would have been great as well, and being able to use it as a power bank would have made this speaker truly Gen 2. Personally, I still feel that if you're looking for a mid-size speaker, I think you're better off going with the JBL Charge 5 because it gets louder, it sounds more open, and it has a longer lasting battery life. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit the like button and get subscribed. If you want to pick any of the products up, they'll be linked down below. And if you want to further support the channel, check out the merch. I made some shirts and hoodies that look and feel great. And you know I can be very particular, so I'll only slap my name on something if I'm really proud of it.